So it's Christmas time, New Year's, holidays, all of the whatevers. Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Festivus, Hanukkah, you name it. It's all wrapped around now. So why does it matter? Well, to help other people. First and foremost. So we're talking about today, everydaykt 352. And somebody's going to tell me my gig line's off. And, well, I'll try to fix that. Anyway, helping other people. So I was doing some reading today, and I came across a quote from Ralph Waldo Emerson, who, for those of you who know, very famous American poet and essayist. He was a writer back in the 1800s. Any of you who took AP English know and have learned to hate analyzing his works instead of simply just reading them and enjoying them. So, the gist of the quote that I came across was this: you can't help anyone until you first help yourself. So, it's very simple. Can't help anyone until you first help yourself. But what the hell does that mean? Well, what it means is the concept of fake it till you make it is BS. The concept of, well, it doesn't matter how good you are, it's how good people think you are. Also BS. You have to take a very good look at yourself and help get yourself out of the hole. Get yourself out of the funk, out of the whatever. Unless it's Parliament, that's different. Parliament funk is good, but get out of your the doldrums, the agony, the whatever it is that's keeping you down. You have to get out of that first, and you can. You just gotta realize that you gotta stop trying to help everybody else, because if you're broken, you can't fix anybody else if you don't first fix yourself. Figure out what it is that sucks. Figure out what it is that you don't like. Figure out what it is about your life that is causing you grief. Is it you're not sleeping enough? Is it you're not getting enough healthy food? Is it you're not socially engaged enough? Are you in a crappy job, in a crappy relationship, in a crappy whatever the hell it is? Are you being told no and that you can't all the time by someone close to you? Figure out what those things are and do what you can to eliminate those or resolve them. Some things can be fixed, some things you just got to say screw it and it's gone. So you got to just figure out what it is that doesn't work and fix it. So once you fix it, you can go out there and and when I say fix, I mean you've done a serious, hard look at yourself. Think of it this way. Perfect example. You throw in a kilt, right? Go into the store, and you're scared out of your mind. You're like, what are people going to say? What are they going to do? What are they going to blah, 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 blah. So you're in there, you're freaking out. You're putting on your best tough guy look you can, and then somebody walks up and says, oh, wow, that's awesome. Can you tell me about it? And then you start just rambling bullshit at this person because you're scared. And you're like, finally, I can hide behind the questions of talking to this person. That person walks away and you're scared again. So try not to do that. When you're out, using the kilt as the example, be confident in who you are. Be confident that you're going to kick ass. You're going, it's simple as going to the store, walking in, buying your stuff, checking out, leaving. But you do it confidently. Don't walk around like, oh crap, who's watching me? Walk around and just be yourself. Just simple. Just all that crap that's buzzing around your head, that's scaring you, that's making you anxious, that's making you afraid, that's making you uptight, just put it out of your mind and say, you know what? It doesn't matter. I just want to get some ho-hos and some chocolate milk. That's it. So you go in, you get your stuff, buy it, get in the car, and go home. Or walk, or however you got there. Simple. Just don't worry about all that other crap. It's noise. It's going to piss you off. It's going to confuse you because it's going to mess with the ultimate goal of the ho-hos and the chocolate milk, because those things are awesome. So you go get that stuff and you leave. Don't worry about all the other stuff. It's irrelevant. It doesn't matter that there's some lady over that way down the aisle who's having problems because she can't figure out her phone. She doesn't have milk, no ho-hos. Who cares? Move on. somebody has a legitimate problem, like they fall and need help up, sure. But you're not Superman. You're there because you need ho-hos and chocolate milk. So focus on that stuff. Get that and go. If somebody walks up and wants to talk to you, fine. Have an actual conversation. Honest conversation. If you don't know, answer the question, fine, say so. Just say, I have no idea. But here, why don't you just go, Google, or go find KT. He's out on YouTube and Facebook and everything. Ask him. He might know. It's simple. Just be honest with yourself. You don't have to be or portray yourself as the uber badass of the universe. You just got to be you. And by being you, you will become that badass, because there is no facade, there's no front, there's no false narrative of who you are and what you think. It's just, here I am, take it or leave it. Not in an asshole, pain in the butt kind of way, but just, here it is. Here I am. This is what I do. This is how I roll. And, if you want to talk to me, fine. If you don't, fine. If you need a hand and I can help you, sure, I'll help you out. If you don't want the help, that's fine too. I just still need to go get my ho-hos and chocolate milk so I can go home and Netflix or whatever. So, it's simple. You just stop faking it. Don't fake that you're some badass God knows what. You be who you are. Just the person you are, doing the things that you love. If you're not doing the things you love, start doing those things. Figuring out what the hell it is. If you don't know how to do it, learn. There's damn near everything out there is either on Google, or you can get a book on Amazon, or you can get on Facebook and join a group. It's out there. You can figure it out. And if anybody out there finds a Jedi Academy that is actually legit, let me know. I would love to learn some levitation. That would be badass. But just get out there, learn this stuff, and then be happy with yourself. If you want to start a company that does book writing, well, start writing a book. If you want to help pets and animals, go to the shelter. But focus on yourself. Emerson said it best. You can't help anybody else if you don't first help yourself. So, do yourself a favor and look in the mirror tomorrow and say, hey, am I happy with who I am? Am I happy with what I have? And if the answer is no, write down what it is that you're unhappy about. You don't have to solve it. You don't have to fix it. Just write down, I'm 40 pounds overweight. Or my clothes don't fit right because, I'm buying the wrong size clothes to impress somebody who doesn't really matter, but it makes me feel better to think that they're impressed even though they don't care. Write down that crap that you don't like, that's causing you grief in the morning. And we're going to try something next year, start with the new year simply because it's something, new, start, whatever. But every day, when you wake up in the morning, and we'll talk about this more tomorrow, when you wake up in the morning, sit there and think for a second, write down something that you want to do to help make someone happy. That someone can be you, that's fine, but one person, just one. Are you going to make the girl at the counter at the convenience store smile with some stupid joke? Maybe. It doesn't matter. You're going to give your grandma a call just to say hi. Go give somebody a hug who really, really needs it. Just anything, but one thing, just one. Just write it down. Say, just write one thing down that you're going to do that day to try to make somebody's day, to make them happy. Put a smile on their face, as it were. Whatever it is. So, we're going to talk about that more over the next week or two. Something I really want to do every day to give back to people, because if you can make someone smile, they're going to be happier, and they might help someone else. And that snowball gets really big really fast. So with that, I'm not going to read a Kiltology tonight. Well, actually, no, I am. I'm going to get one of the newer, in Volume 2. It's on Amazon. Go buy a copy. Some of the ones in the back are pretty deep, so let's see. I'm looking for a decent one. I'm sorry, it's taking a couple minutes. Well, okay, here we go. Here we go. So we're talking about, doing some introspection, some self-analysis, and understanding yourself. Once you've done that, excuse me, you need to find a way to resolve whatever issues you come up with. And Kiltology number 458 sums that up. Persistence. For the average Kiltie, persistence is a built-in quality. What does that mean? If a Kiltie gets something stuck in his head, he'll move heaven and earth to make it a reality. So, word of the wise: never get between a Kiltie and his goals. It could end badly. So, with persistence, once you understand what it is you need to do, the things that you want to succeed, be persistent about achieving those goals. Because if you're not, you'll never get there. You'll never be happy, and you'll never truly understand true freedom, true happiness, and true joy. So with that, I'll let you go. It's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Last weekday of school and work before Christmas. So hope all of you have a fantastic night. Tomorrow, for those of you who have to go to work, I hope it's a short day and it's pain-free. For those of you who don't, hope you get some fun with the first day shenanigans. And with that, be strong. Put Kilt on.